the shadows. Yesterday, tomorrow, I'm searching for a way. I can't tell the difference between you, between me, and search for an answer. I can't tell the truth, even though it takes courage to capture a dancer. The things I fear the most, between you, between me, and search for an answer, sure to die away, even though it takes courage to capture a dancer. I wake up feeling broken. I get up and I lose my devotion. I never stepped astray, but now I lost my way. I can't tell the difference between you, between me, and search for an answer. I can't tell the truth, even though it takes courage to capture a dancer. The things I fear the most, between you, between me, and search for an answer, sure to die away, even though it takes courage to capture a dancer.
Hey guys. Can you hear me alright? Alright, sorry, I'm waking up slowly. I need to get my brain in gear. Everybody okay? Thanks for dropping in. If the room is showing locked in emote mode, guys, just refresh. It isn't in that mode. It's a known bug. So yeah, my apologies if it's showing as that. It shouldn't be. It just is how it is. I was up at like 7:30. Cool. It's just my brain doesn't function in mornings. It takes me some time to get going. My little brain is still half asleep. Hey, Can. You're right. Thanks for the tea rush, guys. Ah. Alright, let's do this. So, we're gonna do some War Thunder first. We've got a challenge to do. We've got a few other bits and bobs to do. And then also I need to declare today's stream as in collab with Ubisoft, just so you guys know. We will be playing some Assassin's Creed later today. They have a Twitch Drops campaign on going at the moment. So I think it's like 2 hours of watch time, whatever you need. But when I flick to the other game, you'll be able to get the drops related to that. I'm planning to do Odyssey today. I had a choice of options, but I haven't had a chance to try Odyssey yet. So I thought I'd try that. So we're gonna have a little go on Odyssey. I've got most of them installed at the moment. I need to finish them at some point. I will get round to it eventually. I just need some time. I do. I have a cup of tea on my desk. We'll be fine. I have a cup of tea. I'll get there. Right, let's get straight into a match. Let's do this. Because Tsunami, I need 4 more matches, basically. So we'll get that. And then we need to go after ground targets in a Strikecraft. So that's fairly self-explanatory and not too crazy. Hi, how you doing, Knight? Everything all good? Yeah, a cup of tea is great. I've got my little Pac-Man mug. It's a heat-sensitive one, so it changes when you got the tea in it versus when it's not. Tell you what, I had a really nice hot chocolate last night. One of the birthday gifts I got yesterday was a little like gift bundle. It's like chocolate and hot chocolate. It's really nice. So I've been enjoying that last night. I've got, I think, 1 or 2 more sachets of hot chocolate in that. So I'm probably gonna spread out those just to savor them a bit. We'll see how we go with that one. Should be good though. Should be good. How are you all doing anyway? Everybody all right? Yeah, sorry I'm not completely with it. I need to wake up. Again, thank you, by the way, Cam, for the gift this morning. Well, gifts, I should say. Thanks for that. I appreciate you didn't need to do that, but I'm very grateful. If there's time, Can, I might do the giveaway later today, or I might do it in the Discord. I'll see what we have time for. Have you played that cat game, Can? Do you have it? Because I recognize the name of it. Oh, you don't? Okay. How come you found that one then? Oh, I got a problem here. Oh. Okay. Ooh, okay, there's one that's close to me. Yep. Ah, rip. I got some ground targets though. I need 20 for a challenge, which is barely anything. So we should be good. I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? Let's go for that. I don't normally like taking load on that one, but... Oh, you just randomly found it. Okay, fair enough. I was aware of it, but as I say, not had a hands-on with it. It looks like it's got very good reviews. It basically looks like if Zelda was full of cats, basically. That's the best way I could probably describe it. Hey, Martian. How are you? Or, do you remember that game, Ni no Kuni? You know, that little child adventure game? Do you remember that one? It's kind of like that, but with cats. That's probably the battle for the king, maybe? I don't know. There's another one of those coming out, by the way. I need to look and see about getting that. Oh no, for better soon. Oh, stay safe. Make sure you look after yourself. Hope you be okay. Try and stay all snuggly and warm. Try and take it easy. Ah, they got me. Rip. Ripperoonie. Yeah, I've got that BF for 109 G2, but I finished it, so... I'll probably just take this 410 in. I might as well. I need to grind these vehicles up. I'm nearly there, though. I might mix up and play some other things today. We'll see how much time I get, though. We'll see how much time we get. I gotta get dailies done first, so... Once we get that out of the way, we'll take it from there. What on earth? Okay, Cat, I just see what you sent me. What on earth? That is a stupid amount of food that dude has. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I would say fingers crossed it'll calm down for you. Fingers crossed. Am I gonna go with? Let's go with, yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, it sucks. Hopefully it leads up for a bit for you soon, Martian. Oh yeah, I saw the channel. It's not somebody I watch. I think I've heard of them before, though. I don't really watch anything in the kind of... Wow, I was about to say I don't watch any mukbang content, but... I watch the dumpling guy. Simply Dumpling, or whatever he's called. I watched that guy. Not Moist Dumpling. I can't remember his name. Someone will know the guy I mean. Yeah, I watch a few people that do like food reviews, but like not like here's like 3,000 portions of noodles or something. Attention to the designated grid square. Oh, I love pot noodles. I don't eat them very often though. I find them really dry. I don't know if that's just me. I probably need to just put more water in them. Oh, okay, Can, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I honestly, Marsha, I don't know how people do it. I really don't. I mean, I used to be able to eat a lot when I was younger, but no way. Absolutely no way in hell these days. To be honest, for the better anyway, because I need to lose weight, so... I kind of plateaued on the weight loss because I haven't been able to get on the exercise machine and do the things I need to do. I'm gonna make a conscious effort to do it though. I am gonna get on it. Oh, you're gonna get a cat? Ooh! I don't know. I mean, there are like popular cat name lists. My cat's called Leo, but he's a rescue, so he came with that name. I don't know. It's like that's a really personal thing, really, isn't it? I do watch a guy on YouTube called Jackson Galaxy. He actually did a video on cat names. You might want to watch that. He's really good. He does great content about cats. I'd highly recommend him. He does a lot of the behavioral stuff and all the kind of the myths and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I know somebody who names their cats after gods and goddesses of classical empires. And again, it's like, it's one of those things, it's just like personal preference thing. Call it cat as a reference. Red Dwarf is amazing. I love it. I need to rewatch it. It's been way too long. Just bear in mind when you're trying to come up with names for animals, just bear in mind you may have to call it in public. Or you may have to put it on a lost and found poster. So going back to Red Dwarf, you know, Rimmer! Has anyone seen Rimmer? Can you imagine saying that in public? It's like screaming out in the middle of nowhere, has anyone seen my pussy? Do you know what I mean? So just bear that in mind when naming pets. You may have to say it in front of other people, and you may have to put it on a poster. So just yeah, factor that in when you're naming your animals. Oh, well, see, that's a nice one. I'm not too familiar with his work, so that's cool though. That's cool. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Unfortunately, black cats get a bit of a bad rap, unfortunately, because of the whole superstition thing. Yes, Dibble, exactly, yes. Hi, Reddick, how are you? Everything all good? Boba Cat? Dude, Boba Cat sounds amazing. Thing is, Boba Cat goes two ways. I think of the drink, and then I think of Boba Fett. It's two very different directions. Ooh, what did you get? What you get? Oh, and Porky. Dude, I watched Porky's as a horrifically awkward teenager. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Story players using a fire. Okay, it's not too difficult. Oh, yeah, D-Rock Galactic's great. I haven't played it personally, but I know people that rant and rave about it. Iron Harvest, that's another one I've heard of, but I've not played. Yeah, Green Man has great deals. They have great deals. Also, as well, you've got the giveaway as well. If anybody wants it, there you go. Yeah, I need to get on there and have a look at the sale. I've not had a chance to. It's on my to-do list to go and have a look at it later this week, but I want to get the Christmas shopping done first. Oh, you got Scythe because of the board game based on... Okay. That sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, that one's super cheap, and I have the game. It's very good. I need to actually spend some time playing on stream at some point. Can I get a nickname? No, nicknames are not possible on Twitch. You just have your username and that's it. Yeah, there's no like nicknaming or anything. All you can do is an account rename. But bear in mind, if you do that, you'll lose your account name, and there's no guarantee that username will go back into the pool, so you can claim it back later. So, yeah, just bear that in mind. But no, there's no kind of nicknaming or username replace feature except the complete account rename thing. Yeah, actually, on that note of Horizon Zero Dawn, Can very kindly bought us as a community a copy. So I will be doing a giveaway of that at some point. Just a FYI. Yeah, I get, this is the thing with games. I get so into something and then poodle around and do other things. I'm a little bit spoiled for choice, really. I've started looking at what I'm going to cover in December as well. If anybody wants to make any requests, by the way, just let me know. I haven't got the December schedule out yet, but I will have it out soon. I'm trying to be organized. So hopefully I'll get it sorted. That's kind of the Batman plan anyway. But yeah, I gotta try and sort some stuff out. I'm just getting my brain in gear. I got a few different things planned. I've been given quite a lot of keys for things recently, so we've got a mix of stuff to try. I got a few racing games to try. Next week we're playing a no, hang on, that's tomorrow. What am I thinking? No, next week we're doing Tropico 6. We're gonna be an island dictator, but no, tomorrow we're gonna be a wrestler. I'm gonna be a WWE wrestler. I'm debating whether to make Captain Derp or Gary the Chef. I haven't quite made my mind up. Maybe we'll do both. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna be wrestlers. We're gonna be wrestlers for the day. We're gonna become pro wrestlers. Hi, Lariana. I gotta figure everything out. I have no clue. We'll have to suss it all. We'll probably end up spending like an hour in the character creator. More ranch sim. Yeah, I'll see what I can do about fitting that in. That one's on my list. I gotta be a little bit careful how I fit that one in the schedule though. But I'm happy to do it. Oh, this game? Yeah, it is good. Steven Seagal. I love it. Oh, that's too good. That's too good, man. I wonder if I can get a seagull hat in WWE. I'm gonna have to have a look at the cosmetic stuff. We'll have to see if we can get a seagull hat. I don't even know if that's a thing you can get, but I hope it is. If not, I want to be able to mod that in. That'd be amazing. I need to make my mind up though whether I'm gonna play with the I think we're gonna play with the controller tomorrow. I think that would make more sense. I think that game is more geared towards the controller from what I understand. So I'll probably plug that in. And we'll see how that goes. Oh! Oh, you mean that game? Sorry, I thought you meant War Thunder. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. I didn't realize. Okay, how's that going for you? I'm not very good. I get too scared though. I'm such a wuss. That's my problem. I just a total wuss. I'm a complete and utter wuss. I got him. There we go. Little bit of barbecue. Go back in now. So yeah, I need kills with fighter. I need crits as well. That's the other thing. For the special, I'm pretty sure it was crits. It's not too bad though. Ooh, Tomb Raider's trending on Twitter. Why? Oh, today is the celebration, the 26th anniversary of Tomb Raider 2. I didn't realize that was. Oh god, if that's the one I think it is. Yeah, that is the one. Yeah, that's the one that scared me to death with the tiger. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the one with the tiger that scared me. And then couldn't you like lock the butler in the freezer? I'm fairly sure. Oh, okay. Don't look at me. I was too sweet and innocent. I never locked the butler in there. I just ran away from him because I found him too creepy. You want me to call you Casper? Okay, I'll try to remember. If I don't, just poke me. I just tend to go off a section of usernames, unless otherwise instructed. Come on. And I'm out. Hey, Twitching, how you doing? You alright? Everything all good? Yeah, I hope you have a lunch break too. Hopefully all goes well. Fluffy hugs. Big fluffy hugs. Alright, I'm just derping around at the moment. My brain is in buffer mode. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Casper, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I did not know that. Okay, I learned something new today. Yeah, I probably horrifically butchered the pronunciation. Sorry about that. Oh, okay, Cam, that one you sent me, that next video, again, that's not a channel I'm familiar with at all. No, Teeth, so I've got a thing called privacy mode on. So basically, it hides the usernames. There's two modes. You can either get it to swap to randomized nicknames, or you could get it to swap to their user account ID. I've got user account ID mode on, hence the string of numbers. And the reason I have it on that is if I need to report someone, then I have the user account ID number. Whereas if it's on random usernames, unless I've saved the replay, I've got no idea when it comes to manually reporting people. I also get harassed in game, unfortunately, quite frequently. So if I spot certain user IDs or ones become familiar, then I know it's those who should not be named. But yeah, so I've got a setting on that anonymizes my username, but also, as I say, I've got a setting on that anonymizes theirs. The main reason for that is, as much as they have word blocks in place to prevent inappropriate usernames, you know what it's like, the internet, people will get around that. I've seen usernames with the N-word in, for example, among other things, or in other dodgy territories, shall we say. So, and with me having content in a lot of different places, I don't want to have to go in and frame by frame manually remove and cut out and blur the usernames, because that's a lot of time that's wasted on that could be spent doing other things that are more useful and fun. You know, so that's why I decided to turn it on, because then I don't have to blur huge sections of videos. If that makes sense. I'm saving myself some work, and then I can prioritize doing other things, basically. That's what it boils down to. But yeah. So I hope that makes sense, but yeah. Yeah, mainly it's so those inappropriate ones don't appear on screen is all, so it doesn't get flagged. Because that can potentially run into some issues. I know somebody on YouTube who they had their chat room up on their screen, and somebody said something very questionable that appeared on screen for maybe 2 seconds. And that was enough to get their channel completely demonetized.
Destroy the target.
Do you stream, what, Counter-Strike? I used to play Counter-Strike. I did reinstall it recently. I haven't been streaming it, but I have reinstalled it. I have played a little bit. It's something I'll consider streaming, though. I won't have the comms on in it, though, because, unfortunately, that's another place where I've been targeted, and it's been a problem as a creator. People actively stream snipe me in it and say inappropriate things to try and get me banned, so I'd have to split the comms off. PS5 be open to streaming it? Or you guys would not be able to hear the comms, and nor would I, for safety reasons. But I have played CS2, yeah. I'm totally down for lobbying for that kind of stuff, though. I'd rather lobby for that kind of thing privately, if that makes sense. It's more fun that way. Yeah, this is the thing, though. I don't know if I know enough people that are playing CS2 to reliably have a group of people to play with all the time, if that makes sense.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
So, I don't know. As I say, it's something I'm open to, though. I do like my FPS games. People don't think I do, but I do. I spent a lot of time in COD and Counter-Strike. CSGO, well, I currently don't have one because I was doing placements in CS2. And I had a huge break from the original, well, I say original, Go. I had a huge break. Prior to the break I took, I was double AK. But don't expect me to be anywhere remotely close to that. But yeah, currently unranked. I haven't had enough time to do placement. I think I've done like 3, maybe 4 matches. I haven't had a huge amount of time on it. It's one of those things where I need to find more time to get on it, if that makes sense. But if you want to add me in play sometime, like, that's all good. I just need to get me button gear. And yeah, no worries, Teeth. It's all good. I am happy to talk about it. It's not a problem. But yeah, it's especially useful as a streamer. Just to cover your butt. So... yeah, did you change your username on there or not? I don't remember. Was it you that DM'd me the other day? I can't remember. I'm having a brain fart. I think it might have been you. Sorry, I get random DMs. I don't get alerts though with DMs on Steam because I have it turned off. Otherwise it would be binging constantly and that would annoy people. Yeah. Yeah, this is why it's better generally to DM me on, yes, that account. Yes, that one, yes. Yeah, if you want to get my attention, Discord's the better play, or Instagram or Twitter. I get alerts for those. Steam, I just have it turned off. Unfortunately, I had somebody that was insistent on ringing me on there, and you know how garbage Steam voice comms are. The problem is, they know I was streaming, and they'd still do it. And, yeah, it got really irritating in the middle of streams, just getting phone calls on there, and the noise going off randomly, so... I just turned off the, I turned it off altogether, so... and so that's why I don't get alerts on there and I can't be asked. So... I just leave it on mute, basically. So I never get alerts on there. So this is sometimes where I'll get, like, messages on there and then I'll end up with, like, oh, I found it a week later, whoops. Most people are pretty chill on that. It's just like I say, there was one guy in particular who just was incessant on ringing me via Steam, and it was driving me crazy. So. It's fine, no. It's pretty chill. I mean, come on. I've been doing this since 2012, so it is what it is. No, it's not Josh. Don't worry. It wasn't Josh that was doing it. No, this was someone completely different. I still don't know why Josh is dating me, to be honest, but I'm grateful to him. He is a lovely little what's-it. How are you doing, though, Knight? You're alright. Everything all good? Right, let's do stream raiders quickly, and I'm gonna pop back in another match. We should get this challenge done fairly quickly today, so that'll be an extra 3 levels. Which should be nice. I've been slacking on the dailies, though. I really need to get my backside into gear. Getting ready for sleepy time? Yeah. Oh, I hope you get a good rest. Thanks for dropping in and chilling, though. It's nice to chat with you. I was like, I'm just waking up at the moment. I'm trying to get my brain out of brain fart sleepy mode. I'll get there eventually. I've had most of a cup of tea, so that's a start. I will get my brain in gear. I'm fine once I get to like 3 o'clock. The problem is by the time 5 rolls around, then my brain just starts thinking about dinner. So, I can't win, really. I'm just a total brain fart. Hi, Giza. Yeah, I'm good, Wazzy. How about you? Yeah, we're just chilling. Just waking up, getting that brain slowly in gear. Yeah, I know, right? You think I'm in it constantly twitching. Oh, by the way, guys, any of you guys tried Captain of Industry, by the way? The game? I played it at Josh's at the weekend. It's really good. Thank you, man, to T-Rush, by the way, guys. Appreciate it. Where are we out with that? Hey, 66%. Well done, guys. Well done. Yeah, you have it? How are you finding it? It took a little bit of fiddling. I feel like the UI on it's not terribly intuitive. There's a few things that aren't very explained well, if that makes sense. But other than that, like, it plays really nicely. It's really well thought out. Also, there's certain bits, like, I can't drag certain windows, you know, little, like, quality of life things that are annoying. Other than that, though, it's a really nice game. Oh, your sister has it? Oh, okay. Hey, thank you, Devil. You're right, Moon. I'll be the cup of tea, Moon. How's that sound? You can do the rest. I've already done Stranded Aliens on Moon. I've done it. I've played it like 4 or 5 times, I think, on the channel. I'm gonna be doing it again though later this week. I don't know if you saw the schedule. They gave me the new DLC for it, which has robots in it and a new scenario. So I'm gonna be playing that. Don't worry, we're doing it. We're 100% doing it. But yes, it's in the schedule, Moon. It's in the schedule. I wanted to do it a couple of weeks ago because they gave me it to me like early. I just didn't have like somewhere to shove it in the schedule, unfortunately. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Stranded Alien Dawn again. We are 100% doing that. I have not got it modded, but I'll look into that one, Moon. I've already played it vanilla. But I love Stranded. It's great. It's a fantastic game. But yeah, they very kindly gave me the DLC. They gave me the base game as well, obviously, ages ago, but yeah, they gave me the new stuff for it, so I wanna check it out. Hopefully, I don't get my little citizens nuked out of existence. I'm gonna have to try and give myself a little bit of a crash course on it before tomorrow. I think no, it wasn't tomorrow. It's Thursday. I'm playing it, I think. Hang on. Let me check my schedule because I'm gonna forget things again. I have it. Yeah, I have it for Thursday. It's in for Thursday. Yeah, so today is War Thunder and Assassin's Creed. It's collab with Ubisoft. Hey, Mark! Wednesday is Farming Sim and WWE in collab with Green Man. Thursday is Payday 3 and Stranded Alien Dawn with the Robots and Guardians DLC. So, in part collab with the Stranded guys, in part collab with the Payday guys. And then Friday is my Twitch partner anniversary, so we'll be doing War Thunder and Cooking Sim. And I'll be taking cooking requests from you guys. Oh, okay, Moon. That sounds good. I like the idea of that. Yeah, I'll definitely have a look at that. I'll have to add that to my notes. Give me a minute. I'll do that when I'm out of this match. Can you remind me? As soon as I'm out of this, I'll have a look at it. I obviously won't be able to download it right this minute, but I'll make a note so I can mooch at it later. Do I still play games I have scheduled even if I'm not feeling it? Hang on, what do you mean by not feeling it? Oh, do you mean as in like if I put something in the schedule and then I'm having an off day, do I still play it? Do you mean that? So if I have something set to do you mean? Sorry, just clarifying. Yeah, you mean that? So it depends on the situation, Martian. Because with streaming, it depends on if I've got an obligation or not. So, if I do like sponsored content, for example, or what's commonly called key for coverage. Yes, thank you, Moon. Yes, I see that. I'm not tabbing into it though because I want the purple alert thing to show. But yes, I can see it. So obviously there's inflexibility with those. But the rule of thumb is I don't take anything like that unless it's something I genuinely really interested in. That way I never run into that problem of, I can't be asked, woo, you know. If there's something in the schedule that I've put, like for personal reasons, that's a slightly different story. I might shuffle things around a little bit, you know, maybe I'm feeling a bit more of a Call of Duty mood or whatever. I tend not to fuck around with the schedule too much though, because I don't like messing you guys around. Hey Mom, how you doing? But generally speaking, no, I don't move things around just because I'm not feeling it on a given day. I don't really run into that problem too often anyway. When I was playing less games and playing certain things all the time, burnout can be a thing, you know, where you're playing something so much to like an obsessive level that it can be kind of all-consuming. But I feel like with variety in the way I do it, that's less of an issue. If that makes sense. I'm bouncing around so many things that kind of, ugh, I can't be arsed thing doesn't really kick in per se. Sometimes I'll take a risk on a game. There'll be something I've been sent that I think is interesting, but maybe didn't quite pan out when I start trying it. Best example I can think of that was Yacht Mechanic Simulator. Like, I love the principle of it, but when I got into the nitty-gritty of playing it, it didn't feel as good. So, hey, Nagarot! Yeah, congratulations! Thank you. Appreciate it. Volp, thank you, Red to T-Rush as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you guys are doing well. I know you're mega close now, Nagaron. Congratulations. But yeah, I hope that makes sense, Marsha. But no, generally speaking, I don't run into that, really. I say everything I pick to play on stream is because I want to, and it's genuinely a game I'm interested in some capacity. As I say, some games are a little bit more of, oh, this could be good, but then, you know, maybe it doesn't pan out. But that's me just experimenting and trying different things out, and I feel like that's a good idea because it keeps things fresh, and I don't then pigeonhole myself into like one or two things. It's good to try different things out. And I think also with the whole angle of, you know, I want to do video game reviews, it's good to explore lots of different topics and ways of making games and entertainment formats within gaming. So I think for me there's some degree of academic stimulation in that regard, if that makes sense, because I'm exploring the topic from a lot of different angles. If I don't feel like PvP, I'll just play a different mode in the same game. I'm pretty chill in that regard. It's like, for me, I have to say the best example of that, Martian, would be tanks. Sometimes I just do not give a flying what's it's about them. I just won't play them. I'll just play the planes instead, or the boats. But yeah, there'll be example of I just can't be bothered with a certain mode. Absolutely. Or there might be like a particular level, for example. I'm just like, I don't want to bother with that, you know. But yeah, otherwise I'll just poodle around and do something else in the same game. Where obviously that's plausible and possible, of course. I have had games where I've been like bashing my skull in. It's like, trying to get a particular bit done, you know? But That's normally me derping and screwing it up, you know? Although the way I like to take it was a bit like yesterday when I was playing Borders. I did that bank robbery and it went all completely wrong. I've kind of pigeonholed myself in a corner with that now. But I'll take that as an opportunity to explore different ways to create novel solutions to solve the problem instead, you know? So, it'll be fine. Right, I'm just grabbing that message, Moon. Does that make sense, Martian? I hope that makes sense. Right, I've just bunged that in my little to-do list. Thank you, Moon. Ow. I just headbutted the light bulb. That's not good. Ah! Sorry, I have lights. I have like desk lamps on the floor and I just headbutted the cone around the light bulb. They're too close. I need to move them. They're in completely the wrong spot, but I have no choice in this office. I don't have the space. Yeah, I know. Look, when is anything straightforward with me? Let's be real. Bit cold, but they're nearly done installing. Okay, well that's good when they get the door back on. You just have to wrap up in blankets for now. You started playing Chaos Gate Demon Hunters. It's not bad, but it's feeling so-so. Yeah, see, this is one of the things I'm wanting to do later this year, Moon, is I'm going to do like a best of and worst of 2023 list. But I'm also going to do a meh list. And what that list is going to comprise of is things that are kind of mid as far as gaming experiences are concerned. And discussing why they kind of missed the mark. And how they missed out on being something potentially really great, if that makes sense. Because I feel like that's a good exercise in understanding game design and, you know, the applications and choices that are made, if that makes sense. And how under certain contexts, you know, it could be really, really good, or, you know, using something could be like a complete detractor from the rest of the experience, if that makes sense. Personally, I feel like it'd be kind of interesting, you know, to kind of analyze and go into, oh, you know, what could it have done just to push it over the edge and take it from middle ground to awesome, you know? I don't know, but it's just an angle I want to take with it, because I feel like that's useful as well. Dude, if you want XCOM in 40k, there's lots of options for that. I've got, Mechanicus, I believe, is one of the 40k XCOM-esque ones. That was fun. Mechanicus is great. I don't know if you guys have tried that one. I love it. I'm a little weed sausage in it, but I love it. I do like my XCOM-esque games. There's one I'm keeping an eye on at the moment called USC Counterforce. I played the early access for it because they let me have a go on it. That potentially is going to be promising. I'm interested to see what they do with it. It's very Aliens-esque. I haven't, no. I'm planning to, though, eventually. I want to do the campaigns. Definitely on my list. I want to have a session of bashing out all the PvE content. See, that's how I got started with flight sim games, was campaigns. So, yeah, it's totally up my alley. I like the idea of doing that. I just need to find the time to do so, and I believe some of them have prerequisite vehicle requirements as well, so I need to make sure I have those. Yeah, funny enough, Marshall, I had a podcast for a little while where we kind of did exactly that. Yeah, you get what I mean, though, Moon. Yeah, it's not totally that. It's got some of the core elements, though. Have you tried Phoenix Point, by the way, Moon? It's not 40k related, but it's XCOM kind of vibes. I was one as well in the Steam Fest that was an XCOM-esque style. Again, not 40k, but it was something else. I need to try and remember what it was. I played it as part of a promo. I can't remember what it was now off the top of my head. I know the game. I can't remember the name, though. It's going to bug me. But that was actually quite good. Oh, don't you? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you had to have it unlocked. Oh, okay. I thought you had to unlock it before you were allowed to do the mission. I thought the missions were tied up unless you owned them.
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Hang on, who? Oh, Phoenix Point, you mean? Sorry, I know. I genuinely thought you had to own the planes before you could do the. Okay, I was given bad info then. Yeah, sorry. My brain finally connected the dots, Moon. Sorry. It took me a few seconds, otherwise I'm in buffer mode at the moment. I did enjoy Phoenix Point, though. I had good time on it. I need to revisit it, though. They've done a lot of updates since I last played it. Laser Squad? I never played Laser Squad. How old is... Laser Squad must be old, right? I love XCOM, though. I'm so obsessed with XCOM. I've got way too many hours in XCOM. There's also way too many dead soldiers in my campaigns as well. There was a lot of people sacrificed in my campaigns. It was good though. There's so much replayability in XCOM as well. Yeah, I just opened a Pepsi can. I just finished my cup of tea. I'm trying to be good and drink water. I will go grab some later.
Attacking!
It's the day after my birthday. I'm treating myself. I'm being lazy.
Keep it up and victory
Yeah.
will be ours.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's an element of don't reinvent the wheel too much. If you're like, if you're good at something, stick to it. But at the same time, yeah, innovation is nice to have. I mean, there are companies that just build games in one specific genre, and that's totally fine. I can completely get it. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes stepping outside your genre can really work. I mean, Creative Assembly made Aliens. Creative Assembly make a lot of crap these days, but Aliens was very good. You know, that side, it does happen sometimes. You'll get, like, a studio that just do nothing but one specific thing, and then they step outside of it, and then it actually goes really well. You do get the opposite, however, as well. Where a studio will try and do something, and it's a complete pile of poop, because they do not have the expertise to execute it. So, it can be a double-edged sword, that one. I have played Starfield, yes. I was given it for free. I have to be completely transparent about that. I was given it for free. I did a collab with AMD and Bethesda for that. I enjoyed the game, but it is plagued with the classic Bethesda problems. That's probably the best way I can describe it. I don't like the UI. I am not particularly fond of the UI. And there is some weird ass crap going on with some of the interactions in it. It was fun though. My weird issue was I ended up down a side tangent somehow, and I ended up basically spending an entire stream doing Paperwork Simulator. I think it's really you make what you want out of it. Basically, I decided to just apply for jobs. I became a space job cadet basically. it's nice because in some regards you've got a lot of choice. You know, you can be the spacefaring silly sausage. You can turn it into Guardians of the Galaxy if you want. You can do whatever you, and I like that. It's why things like Skyrim appeal to me. But I basically just became a paperwork clerk for like an entire stream, and it was just weird because it's like I'm supposed to be this super duper spacefaring adventurer, and here's me paperwork shuffling. Like, what happened? You know, as like, you can get, the thing is though, you can have player agency and get yourself out of that. I just chose not to. That might have just been me being boring or overly determined to be the best paperwork shuffler there ever was. I have weird habits and go down weird side quest tangents like crazy in games, so this is probably more a me problem. But no, I did enjoy the game. I like I say, I think there were some UI issues. The inventory management I wasn't especially fond of. As I say, it has some of the classic Bethesda problems. That's the best way I could describe it. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But I think it was fun though. It was nice. How meaningful that space adventure and all the planets are, I don't know. That's one other major concern I have, but I didn't get far enough in to see whether we ended up in weird copy-pasty repetition territory or not. And then... yeah, I need to get further into the story. As I said, I went down a massive side tangent, so... I can't really comment on the story too much. I do like the fact you can build your own ship out and do stuff, though. Yeah, Elsie, yeah, and that crap, I mean, I got a refund on that game. Elsie, that is the first ever game on Steam I refunded. That's how bad that was. I'm going to do some follow-up videos on that, explaining why in more detail I was really mad at it. But yeah, personally, I feel like Creative Assembly is an absolute mess at the moment. And I don't necessarily think it's the Sophia Studio's problem, because the Sophia Studio did some really good work for Rome 2, for example, which made it a lot better. I feel like this is more a management level issue, if you catch my drift, Elsie, and just the direction as a whole of the studios. And massive corner cutting exercises. And this problem's been going on for a very, very long time. I mean, when Rome 2 came out, it was in such a bad state, I just replayed Rome 1. But yeah, after what happened with Pharaoh, I'm not buying any more of their games, full stop. I'm putting my foot down on that, and I'm not buying their DLC. That's my stance on it right now, because of how atrocious that launch was for Pharaoh. I've had enough. Yeah, I don't mind going down massive side quests, Martian. This is why Skyrim eats so much time out of my life. I don't mind it. It's just, it's not what you expect, right? To go on a massive space adventure and then you end up being on one planet for hours and hours on end. But as I say, it's the freedom of it, isn't it? Hey, Rose. As I say, it's player agency and choice, isn't it, at the end of the day with Starfield? Yeah, that's what I like to call center of the universe syndrome, Moon. And typically when I see that, it's a writing style issue. Typically, not always. But yeah, I didn't get far enough into the plot to be able to 100% know what's going on in that regard. But yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense, Moon. How am I? Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, because the one issue, speaking on that more broadly, Moon, is basically, it just means the whole world around you lacks agency. It also means then when something goes horribly wrong, you feel more like a superhero in a movie rather than actual impending threat. And again, going back to something I've already mentioned, I feel like Aliens does a really good job of this. A lot of stuff has gone on. You don't actually see it. It tells you by you investigating and looking into things. But things are happening outside of your control and you're along for the ride. And you have agency in the sense of what strategies you use against the alien. But you are very much at the mercy of the decisions of some people. Both friendly and not so friendly that you're dealing with on that adventure. Does that make sense? So you end up with a balance between you feeling in charge of your destiny somewhat, trying to find a way out of the situation you've been thrown into, but also adding to the kind of peril and the danger and the fact that there is a genuine real threat out there in the form of the alien. Yeah, things will go down outside of your control and happen around you that will mess with things. And without, again, trying to ruin plot or anything, there's a bloke who tries to lock you in. You know, among other things. It's just like, oh, okay. But he's got real tangible motive to do it, you know? It makes sense he'd do it, you know? So, like, that's good story writing. That's nice. You got that blend, like I say, of the player being able to feel like they're having an impact while also being at the mercy of others with their own motives and interests. And that's great. Yeah, no worries, Agron. Sorry, I've ended up on a right old side tangent. Right old side tangent. But yeah, I hope that makes sense, Moon, anyway. But yeah, I get what you mean. But yeah, with regards to stuff, I didn't get far enough into it to be able to see what was going on kind of in that regard, if that makes sense. I need to spend more time on it. I think I had low 20s in hours on it, if that. I didn't get time to, as I say, I just ended up doing space paperwork in my run. Which I enjoyed. I did enjoy it. It just seemed really weird. It's like, rather than being the person in charge of the ship out doing the adventuring, I was the one doing the health and safety reports. And then helping the finance officer back at base. Just, does that make sense? I became the behind the scenes of the hero. You know, or it's like the person who comes along after Master Chief murders everything in Halo. I was the visceral cleanup crew. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm tidying up after the space mess, you know? Yeah, I didn't play Fallout. I have New Vegas, but I didn't get around to playing it. Yeah, I didn't play. Well, like I said, I had New Vegas. I played a tiny bit of it, but then I got jumped by like radioactive spiders or something. I can't remember what it was now. And then I freaked out and stopped playing. I'm such a wuss. Yeah, 4 I didn't buy, and then there was, what was it, 76 or whatever it's called? I didn't go anywhere near that. Yeah, actions have consequences. That, probably though, is probably, I don't know, it was so long ago, and my brain is trying to wipe it from my memory. It was too scary. Whatever it was near the start of the game and immediately jumped me, and it freaked me out too much for me to go back. I was like, I'm going back to Skyrim, mate. I'll take that dwarven mechanical mine over that. Thanks very much. I'll take the dragon trying to barbecue me. Thanks. More my thing. The being killed by like radioactive melty monster alien things. I do want to do a Fallout run on stream though eventually. I don't know when or how. I need to finish Mass Effect though. Mass Effect needs to be finished first. I've been putting that on hold for way too long. Yeah, unfortunately its reputation and what happened with the marketing materials is precisely why I won't touch 76 Rose. I think somebody bought me Fallout 4 in the end. I need to double check that. Hang on, give me a minute.
Withdraw.
Did someone buy me Fallout? Oh, I do have Fallout 4. Okay. I've got Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout Shelter, Fallout Tactics. Those are the ones I have. I don't remember playing much of any of them, to be honest. Fallout Shelter was fun, though. I remember that. That was good. I like that. Tactics was the RTS game, wasn't it? If I remember correctly. Meatballs and baked beans. Dude, meatballs and baked beans sounds amazing. That's a legendary choice. Wow, Moon. Wow. That's one way to put it. Right, let's do Stream Raiders. But yeah, would you guys be down for a Fallout run? The thing is though, if I did a Fallout run, which one should we play? I don't know where to start. That'd be the after. I mean, do it in order probably makes the most sense, but I don't know where to jump in. 3 or 4, you reckon? Okay. Well, I have 4. I'd have to buy 3. Actually, that's a good point. Does Green Man have it? Hang on, let's have a look. Sorry, I'm gonna mooch. They probably do. I'd imagine they would. Yep, they do.